Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm using my Alina hand and I've already applied these tips. These tips are from Tears Beauty. They are the almond shape. I wasn't overly keen on these because they tend to sort of curve down and I don't like that on a nail. But I went with it because I'd done them, and yeah, so I filed my wings in and now I'm going in with a rubber base and I'm going to do that on all 4 nails and give that a 60-second cure. This is a collab I'm doing with Shellz nails. I will leave Shellz nails YouTube link in my description for you if you don't follow her already. Give her a shout out, a thumbs up and a subscribe because she's such a lovely lady. So thank you, Shell, for collabing with me on this design. We are going in and doing a fruit design, so some fruit nails. I can't wait to see what Shell comes up with because her nails are always bloody gorgeous. So yeah, I'm a bit nervous. I'm going in with, I'm just wiping off some excess here because it doesn't need to be really thick. So I'm just, it was quite cold in my room when I was doing this. I wasn't intending to, I was intending not to voice over and then lots of other things got in the way. So I'm now voicing over. So forgive me if it was done a couple of days ago and lots of things have happened since that. So this is marshmallow I'm going in with now. This is just going to be my nail bed colour, and I will go in, I'm not doing any kind of French, it's just a colour over the top. It'll have 2 coats just on that nail bed area, and I'm going to blend that down with my ombre brush so it just breaks up that line. And then I say all gel bottles is a 60-second cure, so that's what I will be doing as well. I will speed quite a few bits up within this video because it was 41 minutes long, and yeah, some of it was, I think, a bit painful to watch me fiddle out, you know, through the design and yeah, me placing the pieces of fruit on, and yeah, I do go in with some gems as well, which was an afterthought. So yeah, here I'm just blending because I don't want that sharp line, and you're not really going to see it anyway, but I don't want a huge bulk of product there. So I'm blending that and I'm going to do it again. So I'll have 2 coats. I don't know if I've done the other coat off of camera. No, I didn't. Right, I'm going to speed this one up. Marshmallow is quite a very subtle nude pink. It definitely needs 2 coats, but once you've put that second coat on, it does give a nice nail bed colour. Another one of my go-tos. Yeah, super lovely colour, and to be fair, it does look messy, but it's one of those ones where you got to trust the process. So it'll all come together in the end. I do encapsulate with clear BIAB and I'll go through that with you in a sec. Okay, for the second half of the nail, this is no filter. So I wanted some glitter behind these fruit pieces, just to give it a little bit of sparkle. So yeah, this will also have, does it have 2 coats? Actually, I think I only did 1 coat because I wanted it quite glass-like. So yeah. And now this is, I've obviously cured. Stunning colour, isn't it? It's so sparkly. This is, I think, oh, I'm not sure. I think I went back in with base, a rubber base. Yeah, I think I did go back in with rubber base, and I'm going to use that. I'm not going to cure. I'm going to apply the Fimo pieces to this and then cure those in place. You could do this with a thin coat of BIAB as well if you wanted to, but I hate using BIAB for this kind of thing. I'd rather save it for the actual encapsulating part of the process. So I've picked out some of my fruit. You can see there in the jar. I'm going in with the first one with some strawberries. And these bigger chunks, I'm just popping sort of more into the centre of the nail. I do move them about quite a bit as well. I'm just going to get them on the nail and I'm going to cut some in half as well. So we can get some half pieces on there. Like I say, sometimes it's like, I've never used Fimo pieces before, bizarrely. I've never had any, never brought any. And these Fimo pieces were given to me out of my competition win from Glitter Sparkles UK. So yeah, you'll see that in my last video that I did from Vicky. So yeah, surprisingly I'd already arranged this collab with Shell, and I said, oh, I've only got stickers, fruit stickers, and I really wanted to do a fruit set because I've never done a fruit set before. So and then these appeared in my little gift box from Vicky from my competition win. So yeah, win-win. I'm going to speed this up slightly, just again because it is quite long and I do faff a bit, so I'm going to speed it up a little bit and I'll be back when I'm ready to do the next one. So I was here faffing about getting, I wanted obviously the same pieces. There's a lot of random bits of fruit in here. So yeah, I needed to match up the fruit with those ones that I'd picked out. So I had to dig those out. And in the end, I think I just dug the rest of them out as well. For those ones that I wanted to save a bit of time. And yeah, so these are the orange segments. I really like these orange ones, they're really cute. So yeah, I do obviously I want those bigger pieces more in the centre of the nail because we don't want them to lift. I want to be able to encapsulate them well because it's going to need some really good filing. So here I've got in with some grapes. They're so cute. So off of camera I just pulled out what I wanted and cut some in half ready. I do move them about quite a bit, so before curing I make sure that they're everywhere where I want them to be. I want to make sure that they get well encapsulated without any of them sticking up and creating a very bulky nail. And these last pieces, I put 2 full pieces on and then thought it was quite a thin, small nail, so I just put 1 big piece in the end and cut another half. So that's what I was doing here. This one was the most trickiest, if I'm honest, because it's just a small nail, and yeah, I just wanted to make sure I'd got some really good pieces in there to match it up with the others. Otherwise you're just gonna look odd if you just put a few on. Yeah, there we go. I was quite happy with that one in the end. I think I took that one off just to try and bend it slightly because it was hanging over. So this is clear BIAB. Now, it was cold in my room, and while I was putting those fruit pieces on, I had this BIAB in between my legs to warm it up. And then it was like really warm and probably too runny, so I had to chase it quite a bit. And I ended up with a few air bubbles, but you really don't see them at the end result of the nails. Let's say you'll see here, it's warmed it up that much, it's really runny. So yeah, I'm just literally now encapsulating with the clear BIAB. It's a lovely clear. It's definitely a nice product to work with. And what I'll do is get these done. I think I ended up, because it was I normally do 2 at a time as a rule, and like I said, but because I'd warmed it up so much, the other one was running, so I ended up just doing 1 at a time. And then I do pop the nail upside down just to make gravity fall back into the centre of the nail. And this is just the first one, and then I do go in with another one after to get that apex area, because these are relatively long. So here, this one, I think I just ended up then doing 1. And just making sure that the apex is where I wanted it. That's in that back third. And again, I'll hold that nail upside down. Yeah, it was really, I did warm it up too much, because I was constantly chasing the product, that is, if you don't know what I mean. So yeah, so it ended up being a slow process with, you know, and a lot of filing. Sorry if it's going a bit blurry, it's focusing more on my hand than it is my nail. But you can see why you literally chasing it back into that back third of the nail. And I thought, right, quick, turn it upside down and whack it in the lamp. So I'm going to speed the rest up. I have left it, well, I think I've left most of the design in anyway. But I am going to speed it up. Like I said, this video was super long. So yeah, we'll just let you watch this bit, guys. Okay, so it looks like I did the other two off of camera. I'm just wiping that inhibition layer now off the BIAB, and I'm just checking to see if I can feel anything sticking out. Oh, looked pretty good. So I'm going to go in with the filing, and I'll just, to be fair, normally if this was on a client, I would file with my e-file. I would do, what I'm doing now is my sidewalls. Pop these out, sidewalls, and just round off that almond shape for the nail. So free edge. And then I'd literally just go over cuticles. But because this is my Alina hand, I ended up taking the tips out of the nail and filing them off of camera. So I'm just literally showing you one here, but I am being super careful. So, but like I say, if it was on a client, I would do, can you see how those nails like bend over? Really didn't like that. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, so I'm just using my hand file here, which I would on a client. And then to refine, I would use my e-file. Just because it's quicker and I find it's a bit more effective. So yeah. So this is just the one, and the rest I do off of camera. Just wanted to leave a bit of filing in there for you. So I was not being aggressive at all because I didn't want to ruin my hand. Oh, this is the problem when you're working on practice hands anyway, especially when you spent a lot of money on them. And obviously you've got to keep, you know, pushing the nail back up that cuticle, and yeah, it's not easy. It's not the easiest. This is a used file. It's a 100/180 grit, and I was using the 100 side and the 180 side. Okay, so they've all been filed. This was a bit of an afterthought, because I was going to leave them like that, and I thought, oh, it just looks so bare around the cuticle area. And I thought, oh, well, the best thing to bling them up a bit is some crystals. So I'm going in with my McCart rhinestone glue. I like this. I like the little nib on the end, because you can just brush it around. So I just whack that on all 4 of the nails around the cuticle area. And then I'm going to get my crystal box out. What I didn't do is check first to see if I've got like matching crystals. Anywho, I did, just about. The rhinestone glue cures for 60 seconds. So I am going to get my crystals out, and I'm going to speed this bit up as well because it's just placing crystals, and it's just literally a cuff around every nail. So I will let you watch. So the crystals themselves are from various places. I think these were from, let's have a look in my box. These red ones are Zodiac Pop, and they are from Crystal Parade. Yeah, these come in clear, red, blue, and yellow. So I just picked out, I just literally, because it was an afterthought, I was like, oh, and I was trying to work out what sizes to put on, and I just ended up putting all the same sizes on, I think, apart from the green one. I think the green one ended up with a slightly bigger one in the centre, but I did put less crystals on that one. The orange ones are I think they are Zodiac crystals as well, from Crystal Parade, and they are called Tinkerbell. No, I lied. The Tinkerbell ones are the green ones. Where did I get the orange ones from? Oh, okay, so the orange ones are Preciosas, and they are the Kaleidoscope mixed from Blue Street Crystals. That's what those ones are from. And that was a huge bag. We've got quite a lot in there. A nice big bag of Preciosas. Different sizes of those in the mix that I got. And these purple ones are also Zodiac ones from Crystal Parade, and they are called Pink Croquette, if you want any. You really can't tell. The Zodiac ones are lovely. I mean, I've got Preciosas and I've got Swarovskis, and yeah, compared to a Preciosa and a Zodiac, there's not that much difference, in my opinion. I will say that it's my opinion. Yeah. I mean, I'm no expert on crystals at all. And I don't use them enough to get to know them that well, so maybe I will in the future. And I do want to use more crystals on sets of nails as well, so yeah, so these green ones are the Zodiac ones from Crystal Parade, and they're called Tinkerbell. So if you need to get yourself some, that's what they are. I just kind of finished it off quite nicely. Yeah, like I said, it's an afterthought, but it definitely needed something around that cuticle area, so that's what I did. And I'm just faffing here because it took me ages to find. There wasn't many in this Tinkerbell set from Crystal Parade, so I was having to dig for some of the same size, and I think that's why one ended up in the centre, which was slightly bigger. But anywho, I didn't put any caviar beads around them. I didn't think it warranted it on this set. Just, yeah, wanted the colour, and yeah, just crystals, that's it. That's all I wanted. Anyway, we are coming up to the end of this video. So here, this is where I'd got one bigger, and I was just popping that into the middle of that nail, and it doesn't look very straight on here, but I think that's because on this Alina hand the cuticle's not that straight. This is the one that the nail doesn't quite sit flat on the nail bed, so yeah, it does move around a bit. Yeah, so once I'm happy with that, it'll have a... So once I'm happy, I will pop that in the lamp for a 60-second cure. And then we're going to go in with top coat. Nice shiny top coat, because we've got that glitter underneath there. And I do also top coat the underneath of the nails, because it is a clear nail underneath. So we top coat underneath. Yeah, and I'll show you some reveal shots. Pop over to Shellz Nails and go and see what she's done. I can't wait. And again, thank you, Shellz, so much for doing this collab with me. Really appreciate it. I hope it's one of many. And I hope you lot enjoyed this set as well. It was new for me, so yeah, something different. Like I say, I generally just do gel polishes and designs on smaller nails. So yeah, it was nice to do a longer set for a change, and something quite summery. Yeah, I really enjoyed doing it. It was good fun, and yeah, hopefully we'll have some more collabs in the future. So if anyone out there wants to collab, just drop me a message and we can sort that out. Yeah, really good fun. Pop over to Shellz Nails. I'll leave her link in my description box. If you're not subscribed to her, please do so. She is amazing. And see you in the next one. I will do some reveal shots as well at the end, as always. Again, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please do consider subscribing. That would be amazing. And yeah, see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye bye.